Hello my lovely, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Today I'm coming back at you with another unboxing of the Alexandra Renke CreativeBox, which as you can see is doubled up because I ordered some items that were on special offer for 24% rebate, which I'm not going to unbox in this video though. As you may have seen online, they have a new line of products which is called Eine runde Sache in German, which literally translated means it's well rounded, but they translated it into a round affair. So here's my first shockingly huge die, or die set I should say. I will put the dimensions of it in the description, but it seems to make a square card, I think 12 by 12 with what they call stamp edge, and it scores the large piece in the middle so you can fold it over easily and make your card, and the other pieces go on top, and they seem to be incremental, so you could, I think I saw something like a little pyramid online. And here's my next item, which is elastics. And at first I thought they're just two colors, but there are, I think, 3 colors, so 3 different ones. And I like the way they deliver these things now. Same with ribbon, that they put a little paper thing on top and that's held together with a rivet. So anyway, the envelopes I'm looking at, they're 12 by 12 centimeters, and they seem to fit the card that you can make with the die. And as you can see, they have they're self-adhesive, and there's 3 of them. And here are some beads and different colors, all kinds of colors. And so I'm trying to, I wonder if they are glass, but they seem to be plastic, and the tube is also from plastic, but the cork is real. And yeah, I'm sure they'll come in handy for something. And now for the papers. And I must say, at first sight, I'm loving this design, this font. It's beautiful. Wow. And just now this ring fell out when I put the box away, and it's a gold ring. It's fairly small. If the camera would focus, it's so small it almost fits on my finger. Sorry, I'm being silly here. Of course it's not for my finger. And yeah, I'm just thinking maybe you could make a little booklet out of that. We'll see. Onto the paper, the beautiful paper. And it has letters in the Alexandra Renke gold and dark blue, or it's like an indigo color I would say, and pale gold for the rest, or perhaps it's just light brown. and the paper is 10, 25, 44. Sorry about the camera not focusing. And up next is a black paper with some typo on it, and it's New York themed. So we have some sights in New York. New York, my love, and the city that never sleeps. A short description of New York, and the paper number is 10, 25, 50. Sorry, the camera is going mad because of the black paper and wouldn't focus on the number. Up next is another typographic paper. This is so beautiful, I love it, and very elegant, I think. It's a lovely grey color that's transparent, and the paper number is 10, 25, 48. And here we have another paper that's printed in gold, and well, as you can see, it's circles, and makes sense when you look at the title of the collection. The paper number is 10, 25, 59. And more circles, more like a dot pattern, also in the dark Alexandra Renke gold. It's beautiful. And this paper number is 10, 25, 66. And a lovely little or tiny pattern that almost looks like stitches or leaves, small leaves, or leaf stitch pattern, perhaps. And the paper number is 10, 25, 36. Sorry about the camera being out of focus again. Up next is the baby's breath in the Alexandra Renke gold. This is really lovely, beautiful, such dainty pattern. And the paper number is 10, 25, 38. And here's yet another circular pattern, smaller circles this time, and it does remind me somehow of an integrated circuit board for some reason. And the colors are dark grey or almost black, grey, and different shades of the Alexandra Renke gold. The paper number is 10, 25, 57. This would be lovely to use on a mail card, I would think. And here is a pattern that reminds me of the Michael Jordan symbol. I don't actually know what this is called, but I'm sure there must be a name for it. Anyway, the paper number is 10, 25, 34, and the colors vary. It's gold and grey and some light gold in certain areas of the paper, when you look at it up close, you don't really see it so well. But anyway, it's an interesting paper. Lovely. Bubbles. So they are also in gold. And it seems to me that Alexandra Renke comes out with these gold lines every year. And the paper number is 10, 25, 53. And also for Christmas there were some gold papers. I must say they were nice too. And here we have a dot pattern that fades out from the middle. It's interesting. And the paper number is 10, 25, 63. And it's also in gold, of course. And another gold paper, this time it's the Calm series, I think. And I'm trying to show you the shine here. It is shiny, so don't think you can see it so well. The paper number is 10, 25, 41. Let's see if I can hold it sideways a little. Well, trust me, it's shiny. Not very, but quite. So here we have a paper that's also the typographical paper. I think it's exactly like the grey paper, the same pattern, only an outline. And here I'm comparing it. And yes, it's exactly the same, just an outline in gold. And the paper number here is, wait for it, 10, 25, 47. So now I will take my photo and then I should think of something to make with all these ingredients. And I look forward to seeing you in a while, which will be a second to you. So looking at the dies again and cutting them apart, I remembered that I just recently ordered some dies that were also made to create stamps. And I thought these ones are more suitable to create stamps because they don't cut out the edge. But anyhow, I decided to use paper number 10, 25, 50, the New York themed paper, to create a small album using the dies and using some scrap papers that I had lying around. And I also created this grey concrete looking paper that I added a little bit of silver to create my album. And I thought I could use the ring that was provided in the box to bind the album. So I'm punching a hole with my new crocodile, and now I'm planning to use a smaller die to create a sleeve for my photos. But first I'm going to see to the cover, and what I thought was to cut the paper with the die in sort of arrow shapes at the ends and stick that across the whole front of the little booklet. After careful deliberation, I picked a size for the photo frame, and of course it needs a backing so it can hold the photo, and I've cut paper to size for that purpose. And now I'm punching a half circle into the paper so that you can insert the photo more easily, and also remove it again if you wish to do so. After die cutting all the frames, the backing papers can be glued to them, to the back of them, with a thin bead of glue. So I'm doing that. And as I'm cutting out these pieces, I thought they could be also incorporated into the little leaflet using smaller printouts. And what I did was print out photos onto an A4 sheet of paper, and here I'm showing you the back, and cut them to size to fit the frames properly. Then I'm picking the smaller photos and gluing them onto the smaller sheets. I had already punched holes in the corners, but I will need to repunch them once the photos are adhered. And here I'm showing you a larger silver ring that I think will go better with the little album, and I'm changing the content. So here I'm showing you how I cut the photos to size, and in this case I'm removing the edges to fit onto the even smaller cutouts. This paper trimmer from Raya was really a well worth investment, I must say. And first I was gluing down the photos with white glue, but now I'm using a tape runner with glue that, well, it doesn't hold up too well. Hopefully it will adhere in the long run, but for the moment it's a much quicker way to stick the photos in. Now all that remains for me to do is to punch the holes into the smaller pieces, cut apart the strips that I cut from the pattern paper originally into the separate names, and to stick them onto the respective photo frames. And now I'm using the ring to bind it all together, and as you can see I also cut the strip with the description of New York and attached a piece of the elastic to hold the booklet together once it's closed. So now for my flip through. I do hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, please give it a thumbs down. It all helps to let me know what you like and don't like. Yes, I'm really enjoying this Alexandra Renke subscription box once again, and I hope you do too if you ordered it. So let me know in the comments what you think and how you used your dies. So I hope to hear from you, and I'll see you again soon with my next video. And until then, do take care, do what you love, and bye for now. Ta-da!